together.
Going again.
On YouTube or?
Yeah, they're both going on YouTube. So, due to us having the best producing skills in the world, 20 minutes, 30 minutes got erased. So, we got the first 12, and we're just going to hop back in when we were. Not much. We just kind of recapped college football. Kind of talked about the winners and losers of the weekend. We just started talking about NFL. So, I think we should hop back into NFL. I'm sorry, boys. I am losing my mind. We got to get some better studio equipment here. Better days are ahead, hopefully, at the show. But should we jump back in where we were? Cincinnati Bengals going on the road to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who do you guys got? 5.5-point dogs going in. Hounds are going off.
Well, I was alluding to earlier, unfortunately the fans didn't get to see my in-depth breakdown here. Whatever we were just talking about, but yeah, the Steelers, they just look messy right now. The games they are winning, they're looking just like they're finding ways to squeeze by. I don't trust either team very much here. Don't like either of them. But if I were to have to bet it, I like the points here. I think the big spread is a little too many points. So I would just probably take the 5.5. Divisional matchup. Why not?
Always got to take the road dog in these NFC North matchups. I very well could just see the Bengals pulling this off.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I'm just not really buying the hype in the Steelers right now. They just don't look. They just look broken on the field. It's just nothing's flowing right. There's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no like flow in this offense. There's no rhythm. There's no continuity. It's just, I don't know. I like the Bengals tomorrow. Should we roll into the next game? So I'm just pissed off because we literally cut like a good first half of the show and then the audio or the video gets erased. So it's like you got to get back into this flow state of where we were. So I'm sorry, listeners. I mean, we're trying to get better every week here. But whatever. Fuck me. I'm sorry. LA Chargers going to your Jags perk. So you were talking earlier, you have to win this game. So is this a season on or off game?
It really is. I mean, the thing is, I almost feel like last week was, but I mean, this is the last chance to salvage it. This is like you're getting a good team. You can make some ground up in that playoff picture. Beat another team that's right in front of you in that wild card race. Show that you are still that team. But I don't know. I think there's been a lot of holes that have been shown with the Jags the last few weeks that regardless of the games, we do win if we manage to pull some games out that we shouldn't. It's like those holes are still there. So how far are you going to be able to get? And Chargers, they seem to be back to playing some pretty good football, although they are missing both their tackles. So, I mean, one of our strong suits we do have is having two good edge rushers with Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker. So that could be a matchup there we can expose. I think that is a big part with the line being so close because I think those guards or those tackles probably healthy. I think that line's probably closer to a touchdown, honestly.
Believe it or not, Chargers offense comes in ranked 8th overall in offenses amongst the league too. Jags, they're ranking them overall 23rd. So on paper, they're doubting your Jags right now.
Yeah, like I said, I think the other tackle, not all, but the other tackle, I'm blanking on his name right now. I know he just recently got hurt, so I think that's kind of a season ender for the Chargers. I mean, they could still make playoffs, and I think they probably still will. But as far as Super Bowl, you're not doing that with both your starting tackles done for the season.
Yeah, no, I think the Jaguars, their key to victories, they're obviously going to have to win the turnover battle. They're going to have to make some plays. They're going to have to get that offensive ball back. And honestly, Trevor's going to have to start playing like an elite level
just
quarterback.
4 quarters of good football, Trevor.
He drops the chili.
No, okay, we're up a little bit. Take the second quarter off. oh shit, it's close, let's try to get it back into gear now, or wait till the fourth quarter. Like, it just seems so like few and far between. I think literally maybe 2 times that I can recall I've seen Trevor actually put together 4 quarters of good football. And it's, unfortunately, it's, as much as I've tried to defend him and ride the flashes that I have seen, it's like now he's in his 5th year, he's making all this money. It's starting to get to the point where it's becoming evident that Trevor's kind of part of the reason we're losing some games.
Yeah. What are you feeling about Trevor?
Trevor Lawrence specifically, I mean, he hasn't really showed very much, especially for his getting paid his money.
Yeah.
Like we were saying before, like, at some point you got to show that you're worth the money. When you hit that, second contract and they start actually investing that money on you. And I get, like, he hasn't had the most ideal situation going in with different coordinators and such, but it seems like now is the time where it's just becoming very apparent that, like, maybe he isn't as good as what we thought.
Hell, bro, that I get a raise at work, I start fucking up at work, my bosses are going to be all on my ass. So I mean, that's just capitalism 101. Do your damn job.
Any job you go to, once that money goes up, once your pay scale goes up, the responsibilities, the expectations go up. That's just how it is.
I need to have a triple threat with Bullet, Tina, and Zhang Wang. Or Zhang Wang. Why do I keep saying Zhang? I keep thinking from, like, That's My Boy. Like Wang Chang. All right, boys. My game of the morning. Tampa Bay Buccaneers going over to face the Buffalo Bills. Bucks 6-point underdogs. Over-unders 46.5. Tampa Bay, another team that just is really injured and beaten up. They're looking to get back on the winning path. Buffalo, I mean, hey, they haven't really, I would say, been the powerhouse they've been the past couple years. I mean, I think they're flawed. I think they're very flawed in the receiver department, in my opinion. But, hey, man, I'm really excited to watch this game. What do you guys think? Who do you guys have?
I have Buffalo just because of it being in Buffalo, and I think that they're a team that I just trust a little bit more from the past few years, as in terms of being able to, like, when they need a game or kind of a get-right game, they're a team that's going to be able to get it, whereas, I mean, one, with the Bucks injury situation, and just you haven't necessarily seen them win the amount of big games that the Bills have, so I'm going to have to give that to the Bills. What's the spread in that?
6 points, but you're right.
6 points, that's actually a lot of points.
It is.
I was going to take the Bucks for the fact that it is the 6 points, because, I don't know, I could just very well see that be kind of a grinded out game where I could still see Buffalo winning, but with that many points, it's...
Yeah, the spread's tough for me. I don't know if I wouldn't touch that one. I feel pretty confident about the Bills winning. But yeah, 6 points it seems a little steep.
No, and it seems like Allen's kind of struggled against elite pass rushing teams this year in Tampa Bay. They're really going to get after the quarterback and force some quick decisions for Allen to make, and I just don't think they have the receiver power with, is it Knox or Kincaid? They're like the same player. One of them is out, so they're down a tight end. And like you said, Mike Evans, Jalen McMillan, Hassan Reddick, and Bucky Irvin, and they're down a left guard. They are hurt as hell. It's Dalton Kincaid that won't be playing. I think Shakur is also a game time decision, but Tupac, yeah, Tupac could be there. Could be hiding out in Buffalo. That would be like the least suspected area if Tupac was chilling in Buffalo, part of Bill's Mafia. Dude, Boletina and Zhang about to go at it, allegedly. I'm gonna check the camera again. Obviously, I'm just scarred by this. We're gonna have new cameras soon. I'm just checking it. Oh shit, shoot came off. Yeah, we're still good. No, they're clean. They're Jordans. Probably wish it was Zhang's.
I do. It's time to go get this dub here.
All right, boys. So we all kind of like Tampa. I know you said you like Buffalo. Perk. I like Tampa Bay with Carter. Another game, big game in the morning in the NFC North. Chicago Bears traveling over to the Minnesota Vikings, looking to get some revenge from the earlier loss this season. Chicago Bears are 2.5-point favorites. Over unders 48.5. Give me the Bears all day long. They are hot right now. They're finding ways to win. Quarterback's playing great. This defense, yes, they have been not great at moments, but they come up in big time plays and get that ball back for their offense to have a chance. I don't know if Nine's going to show up tomorrow, but I know Roma Dunze will, and he's going to have a big game tomorrow. So I look for this to be a fun game. I look for the Bears to get the dub. What are you guys feeling?
Yeah, I would take the Bears here just because the Vikings offense, you don't really know what to expect from them. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm super confident in the Bears with it being on the road and a division opponent that's beaten them earlier in the season, but the Bears, they have been finding ways to win some of these close games against inferior competition, as they should. I think they find another way to win a close one here down the stretch.
Yeah, I expect it to be a close game.
They might ride this cupcake schedule into the playoffs.
I got Skull here. I think 9 shows up, and I think that the Bears' magic kind of runs out. I think they pulled a few out of their ass at times, and I'll give them credit for finding a way to win. But I don't know if that's necessarily sustainable. And then just the fact that it is a division opponent, like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Would I bet on it personally? Not a chance, because there's so many what ifs in that game.
Yeah.
But I think Minnesota.
Yeah, I just think with the offenses that if it's a close game, which I think it will be going to the fourth quarter, and I think of what offense I trust to be able to move the ball more and get a drive or two going in that last quarter when things are really gearing down. And I trust the Bears out of what I've seen to be able to get something done in crunch time more than I do the Vikings.
It's going to be a fun matchup, too, with Bears, Ben Johnson going against Brian Flores, the Vikings D coordinator, so that's going to be fun. They've obviously competed in the NFC North for the past few years, so that's going to be a fun game. I'm looking forward to that one. Let's roll over to a game that I don't think is going to be any fun to watch at all. I honestly would rather maybe watch... I was going to say watch... It's kind of like... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm just going to say this game's going to straight up suck. Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans. Ew. What do you guys think? That's all I got is ew.
Definitely have to take the Texans in that one because to me the Titans just look abysmal. Texans don't look great, but they've been playing better football as of late.
Defense is good.
Got to win over the Niners. Got to win over us. I think they finally got a little bit going, a little confidence built. Those rookies in the lineup are getting a little more chemistry with the team. So in Tennessee, they look bad. They look really bad.
Yeah, they also cleared house pretty much. Even prior to the deadline, they started clearing house, so it kind of just shows where they're at as a team. So, I mean, I don't even think it's really a question. It's more of if Houston finds a way to beat themselves, then it's still the NFL, so crazier things have happened, but
yeah,
it's kind of more of that situation.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing how elite this Texans defense has been all year, and just the offense just hasn't been able to pull their part in the deal. Obviously, their O-line
except for the fourth quarter of last game, the Jags made them look like the most elite offense on planet Earth.
That's a great point. Are you checking the cam?
Check the cam real quick.
Good. Are the numbers still going? I had to look on like the left side of it. If you look on the top,
There's no numbers going.
are there none? Does it say 0-0?
Oh, it's still rolling.
It's still rolling.
It's still rolling.
All right, cool. Sorry, we're just
You
scarred
better
here.
cut that out. I didn't even know where to look.
Yeah, no, I've been scarred with this camera just not working. We just lost so much footage lately. But
It's
hey,
okay.
we're learning. We're getting better.
It's the small creators right now.
Oh, it's kind of whooping her
Gonna
ass.
grow.
She's kind of been on top all fight. I mean, kind of going off the. Oh, kind of hit her with a little back elbow.
Yeah,
That would
top
knock
for
me
the-
out.
for the end of the round, but I feel like it wasn't the.
He's I hate how dudes are like, no chick could beat me. I was like, dude, say that to Bulletina. She'd whoop you up.
Yeah.
She's an assassin. She's crazy. Should we just the pie man.
It's the Pie Man.
Ooh, got some pie ski.
Ooh.
People will love that eating in the mic. We're doing a Domino's review.
We have
What do
Dom.
you mean, Domino's?
Let's roll over to Carolina. Going to face the Atlanta Falcons. Is there a cooler dude on the planet right now than Carolina Mike?
Carolina
I don't think
Mike.
it is.
He's
I
kind
saw
of
he
cashing
was-
in right now.
I saw he was at
I
the
get one of
game
those?
last week and performing.
He's been at a few. He did get the performance though. It's kind of. I mean, honestly, it's I don't know what I would do with 150,000. I'd be happy. I'd be real happy. That's for damn sure.
Wait, he got 150,000?
That's the song. I spent
Oh.
150,000 on a football team. Wait a minute, that's not enough to buy it. What would you guys spend 150,000
Oh, that's right. I
on?
forget he does say that. Would I buy with 150,000?
From Carolina, Mike wants to know.
Probably down payment on a house.
Yeah, I would down payment on a house as well.
Seems like the smart thing. To
Yeah.
You know what I would do?
Maybe a rental property.
I would go put it on the Seahawks money line tomorrow against the LA Stanky Rams. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. Carolina 3.5 point dogs. I feel like you have to take Carolina here when they're the dog. You obviously can't trust them while they're the favorite. They've been a weird team. They're 5-5, so that means they're just the most hot and cold team I think I've ever watched during a season. Atlanta, yes, they've been playing well. They went 12 rounds last week with the Colts over in Belgium. Their owner did not buy their fans beer. I think that's why they lost, unlike Carly Ursay. But I look for Carolina to get it done. Atlanta, they have great players, but they just can't get it together. They can't all play on the same day.
Yeah,
They're such a weird watch.
I actually love Carolina as a dog here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a massive. I know they didn't get a win, but I still think it's a letdown spot for the Falcons. You went against one of the hottest teams in the NFL, hoping to get your season back on track, and you lost and you let it slip in OT after you should have won the game. You had the lead, let it slip away. Now you're coming back to the States and you're going against a pissed off Carolina team that had a bad performance last week that's been underrated all year. I really like Carolina to at least bring that down to the very last possession of the game. I probably win. If I had to choose a winner, I would take Carolina.
What would you do if Carolina Mike stole your girl?
Well deserved.
That's true. I don't have 150,000.
I would tell her she's a very smart lady.
Great point. All right, boys. The final game in the morning slate. The Ass Bay